afternoon, beautiful.
Hi, I just thought I'd get in the box.
Oh yeah, well I'm just about to show these people my thoughts on a certain creator and obviously the message we received and oh god.
Babe, is that the first time you've seen the trailer?
Oh no, it's not the first time I've seen the trailer. How can you not get the trailer out your head? All I've ever heard for the last bloody 18 months, 2 years is Elphaba singing Defying Gravity. Every single time you go past the platform. So when I think of Wicked, especially on this app, you just think of Elphaba, don't you? You just think, oh god.
But watching that trailer, do you think it looks good?
It does. Well, I'll be honest with you. I'm really an action and adventure man and horror movies and swashbuckling. Gladiator 2, that's my kind of film. But to bring my daughter there, who she's 4, and take Blakey boy and me and you to go as a family to it, I think it'd be brilliant, to be fair. But I'll be honest
it's refreshed people. I think like people are suddenly excited again.
Do you know what it is, Roy? Looking at that trailer, it looks absolutely magnificent. It really, really does. And the casting is absolutely phenomenal. Peter Dinklage, for instance, Peter Dinklage, you know, the little small person. He was in Game of Thrones. I think he's absolutely fantastic. And also Jeff Goldblum, he's a famous actor. He's been in some amazing films. So the older cast, Ariana Grande, do you know what I mean? And this Cynthia... Is it Ervo or is it Evro? I think the name is. I don't know. But yeah, it looks magnificent, but without being mean. And this is not me being nasty to Elphaba. She rammed it down our throats for 18 months. Who wanted to see it? So I certainly didn't. Right. Anyway, getting into Elphaba, as everybody knows, the big premiere of Wicked was yesterday.
Wait, we need to decide what Elphaba you're talking about here.
We're talking about the Elphaba from Wish.
Wishabar.
We're talking about Wishabar. So we're talking about Elphaba from Wish. So Elphaba from Wish was on the platform yesterday, and we all know that she should have been going to the premiere, right? We should have. Okay. Now, thank you for the gifts, Betcha. My gorgeous girlfriend gets premiere tickets for all these big events, and I've been to a couple. I went and seen one the other week called was it not Hope? Was it Hope of Freedom? Sound of Hope. It was a brilliant film anyway, and it was red carpet, and that lady out of Black Panther was there, and it was I forgot her name. And she gets all these premieres, and you've been to quite a few, haven't you? You've been to the Chosen there. You've been to lots, haven't you?
Oh, loads, yeah. Yeah, I get invited all the time.
Hello, Trinity. So listen, with Talia being in the music industry, you know, and the big boys, you know what I mean, like the likes of Brian May, many others she knows. She does get, she's got very, very close with her PR managers, so you know what I mean. She gets these premiere tickets all the time. Now, my girlfriend did say to Elphaba that she was getting her tickets, and she got a lot of flack. She was abused. She was trolled. Instagram messages and everything telling you not to take it, didn't you, babe?
Yeah, we actually had long-time followers message us both saying, we just don't condone this and we'll unfollow you now.
Even though I know Elphaba from TikTok, I've never really understood what she's done to upset you lot. So I don't know what she's done to upset everybody in here. She's obviously done a lot because she's hated. And when I go into her platform, I've never seen anybody seen so many thank you, beautiful. So many hates, you know what I mean? Look, don't get me wrong, we all get trolled, we all get bloody nasty people saying nasty comments, but hers are unbelievable. They're every few seconds. I was meant to show you. I was not meant to show you that. This is the one I was meant to show you.
I just want to tell everyone out there to be kind to each other.
Please tap and share, guys. Please get the heart knees in. And if you're not following, give us a follow.
Everything you see online about someone. I may look weak right now and vulnerable. But these are tears of strength.
Part means a lot of 1 penny. You join my team, man.
People are taking pictures of your life and taking the mickey out of me. people literally believe me. People literally take it.
I know you's not guys. Some of you guys will not agree with me what I'm about to say, and I'm sorry. I've got a heart. I feel really sorry for her. I feel really, really sorry for her. Do you know what I mean? She's been trying. She's been wanting to go to this premiere for such a long period of time. I know you don't, Nicola. I do, man. I don't feel sorry for her. That's all. Everything for views. I'm like, yeah, but she's. You've got to understand, right? She has probably been Wicked's biggest fan. She really has. You know what I mean? She's always singing "Defying Gravity." She went out and bought all the merch. She's in love with the film. Let's be honest. She's in love with the character. She betrays herself off Elphaba. She really does. And I know she's done things that you don't agree with. I don't know everything before you start judging me, but to see her so heartbroken, I feel sorry for her. But you've got to understand this, right? Talia gets premiere tickets for most movies. She's friends with Universal. It's not hard for her to get premiere tickets. You know what I mean? And especially for the red carpet events, she gets them. And she was stonewalled. He was absolutely, utterly stonewalled when Orion's name was mentioned. They didn't want to know. They never got back to the PR manager because, to be honest with you, they didn't want Elphaba there. And I don't know whether what kind of storm she's created, but she's well known among the film itself. And I was really shocked because they know her. Some of the cast know who Elphaba is, and because whatever she's done on these media platforms about Wicked, they said they didn't want her there. And I was shocked, man. And Talia, God bless her, tried her best. Do you know what I mean? To spin it round, to say she went to the taker. Do you know what I mean? Because it is something. I know they've been friends in the past, and this is what Elphaba did. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Holly. I know what you're saying. So this is Elphaba's response. So listen to some of these messages. I'm gonna let you read them. I've asked Talia for these. So here we go. Here we go. Here's the first one. It says this. It says when I get when you get tickets, I just hope I can go. When you got tickets, are you using me? This is from Talia to Elphaba. I've just released a song. You need to help me promote. Can you help me promote it as your friends do? Got a big platform. When you get my ticket secured, I will jump on my bed and do a promotion. So basically, I know Talia's helped Elphaba in the past. She said, "Get me some tickets, and then I'll promote your video." And really, shouldn't she be doing it anyway as a mate? Like you don't want something in return, do you? Even though she was taking her anyway. And this is Talia's transparent, as you know, so she's open. I just hope I can go. It's getting close, and I thought you had 2 tickets, like you said. I didn't think helping me push my. Oh God, I'll get that. I was getting 4 tickets. So Talia said at the bottom, I was getting 4 tickets, not 2. So Talia's getting 4 tickets. It's already in the pipeline. She's always got tickets for all these premieres, and she's getting these 4 tickets. Anyway, Elphaba saying, "You get me tickets. If you don't get me tickets, I'm doing nothing for you." Okay. So this is the second one. Now this is Saturday. So this is Elphaba. This is what Elphaba says to Talia Saturday, right? Right. You, comrade, you lied to me about the Wiki tickets. Talia has not lied to Elphaba about the Wiki tickets. These tickets were coming across. She's always got tickets. She never doubted she will never get any tickets. Now we know the backstory to why she never got the tickets. I'll explain. You lied to me saying you wouldn't get you got Wiki tickets, saying you had to. Then you say I tried to get invited. I'd only invited. I don't know. These grammar's not the best. Inviting listers. You were listers. Don't you mean listeners? Only invite. Oh, A-listers. I'm sorry. You were stringing me along all along to use me for promotion, even though you never promoted her once. And she's got the logs of Brian May, and he was posting a video on his account with 1 million followers, a lot bigger than yours, Alpha. So she definitely wasn't using you. You lied to me to promote your song, and all you was use my idea for your competition. I'll find a way, but you and me are done. Never speak to me again. Never talk to me again. Never speak to me again. I had enough of people using me, blocked. So that's what obviously Talia's responded. Do you know what I mean? I was actually joking with Cheryl Barnes. She was just having a little bit of banter with Cheryl Barnes. Cheryl Barnes is some big Australian creator, isn't she? Saying you're ignoring me, you use me, you don't give a shit. Oh, I don't know. That's them two having a little bit of um domestics. Okay. Now the moral of the story is this, and this is why Alpha has no friend. The moral of the story is this: is Elphaba's watching, or she was in my live the other week watching. You've got to understand, Talia applied for the tickets. Talia's PR manager, in fact, PR manager said the tickets are in the box. She's never been turned down for tickets. She's always got premier tickets. Okay. She wanted the list of the names. The PR manager, Talia, me, and you, Orion. Okay. As soon as you were put down as going, Orion, okay, she was stonewalled. She's never, ever been stonewalled before. And the reason she was stonewalled is because of you, Elphaba. Now, even though Talia was doing a PR campaign, she's had lots of interviews on the news, in the papers, on the radios, she still went out of her way to get you a ticket. Even stonewalls when basically you get stonewalled. Do you know what I mean? There's a barrier put in front of you to get the ticket, basically. It's called stonewall. Do you know when you stonewall someone? It's my grammar. Anyway, so even though she was doing the PR campaign, she still went out of her way to get a ticket for you, Elphaba. And the backlash she got was unreal. She got loads of backlash. She got loads of hate. She got loads of messages abusing her. How can you support her? I won't be downloading your song. How can you do anything with? And she's still, because she's got a big heart, because she's a Catholic. She said, "I'm still going to get her the ticket." Do you know what I mean? Because I don't know what the stuff's. And then you attack her, Elphaba. Do you know what I mean? To do this. You've had 2 years in the making, by the way, Alpha, to get a ticket for the premiere of Wicked. And because of what you've obviously done on the app, me not knowing everything, has stonewalled you from the premiere because Wicked, the cast, some of the cast, by the way, know who you are. And you know what I mean? Some of the stuff you've done, they obviously didn't want you there because you being at that premiere, believe it or not, would have been a big thing. And a lot of people throughout the UK, knowing who you are, would have seen you there. And that maybe would have took a little bit of the limelight away from the positivity that Wicked brings for the children, for the people who been making the film. It's been out for, well, it's just come out a long time in the making, where they said they didn't really want you there, which, like I said, I don't even know exactly, Sweetie Queens. Wicked wouldn't let her go, and I was shocked. Alpha frightened the cast of Theatre Show. They were scared of her stalking them. So this is what I'm saying. It's not Talia's fault, but Talia has got the backlash from Elphaba saying, "Don't ever speak to me again. You're not my friend." And Talia's been there for her. Talia took flack because of her. She was done a live with her the other week, and she was in the box, and the amount of hate Talia got because of Elphaba is unreal. Anyway, going back to Elphaba.
Fuck off, Mum. I wish I was. You're not gonna.
It's a shame. We all know what she was going to say. She was unalived, which isn't good. I feel for her because she lived and breathed Wicked. She loved the film. Do you know what I mean? She absolutely adored Wicked. She wanted to be in it. But like you guys, I think she's done it to herself. She shot herself in the foot. She's made content. She's done things on this platform, controversial stuff, and she's fucked herself. Let's be honest. I'm pardon my French. I know it's afternoon, but she done it to herself, man. You know what I mean? You must have been contacting the cast members. Alphabet, you've done something. You've done something because there's no way. Big cast like Wicked doing the film, Ariana Grande, Jeff Goldblum, bloody Cynthia fucking Avro, and all these other cast members who are, you know what I mean, big in the film industry, know who you, some of them know who you are because you've caused your own shitstorm and then tried to say it was my girlfriend's fault for not getting you a ticket when you tried the hardest. Anyway, back to the video of Alphaba.
Fucking shout at me, Mum.
Well, then turn it off.
No, I'm not having it. Do not shout at me.
I want you to turn that off now.
No.
Get off the line 'cause
No.
you're crying.
No.
Turn it off.
No.
Turn it off.
No.
Off.
No.
Off.
No.
You're giving them exactly what they fucking
You are. You're shouting at
You're
me.
not.
Just leave me in
Look at
peace.
this
I wish I lived on my own.
I have.
I wish I lived on my own.
So do I.
She's really traumatized. She's really traumatized, isn't she? Do you know? I don't personally think that's for views, right? I honestly believe that she's broken-hearted that she ain't gone to this premiere. I know she's done things on here for clout. I know she's obviously done things controversially and affected people on here. I know that. But I honestly believe because of how long she's been wanting to see this film and definitely go to the premiere, meet some of the cast, have a few pictures. She buys all the merch, don't she? Let's be honest. She goes to the plays and the theatre productions. It's great to see. Unhealthy obsession. See, some of you guys really hate Elphaba. I can't help but feel bloody. Do you know what I mean? You obviously see more than she's done than what I do.
Yeah.
This is my home, but fortunately that all got fucked up, didn't it?
Yeah.
So turn it off now!
Oh yeah, they're gonna love that, aren't they?
Good.
Shouting at me, aren't they?
Because I don't give a flying fuck about any single one of them. They're not in my life. I couldn't give a shit. They're nothing but vultures and snakes. You turn that live right.
You weren't talking about me, Elphaba's mum. I'm not a vulture. I'm not a vulture and a snake. Don't you weren't on about me? We're all vultures and snakes, she just said. I'm offended. I'm offended.
Off now.
Fine.
Good, turn it off then.
Well, get out my face.
turn it
Get
off.
out my face, and I will.
No, I won't get out your face. This is my living room. Turn it off now.
Oh. One thing I will say, Elphaba, that I know that you're upset and you should have been at the premiere. But why did you put the makeup on? Why did you put the makeup on? Is it to cry and for us to see the stream of the tears come down and rub the paint away? Bit strange. Hello, Talia.
I just want to say, just in case she's watching, I really tried to get her in. And the truth is, me and you, we couldn't have cared less whether we saw it or not. It wasn't something we were fanatic over. It was lovely, but we're not massive fans.
I think you look brilliant now. I'm a fan.
Yeah, after seeing that trailer, I am a bit
fan.
intrigued. But the truth is, I really tried. Now, nobody else tried for her. Nobody else offered. Nobody else even gives her the time of day. So I'm really upset that she's turned on me. And then to say, well, I'm not going to share a video of your song until I get them tickets in my hand. That's not a friend. That's not a friend. And for her mum to say, you know, oh, you're all vultures. I never used her. I never ever used her for what? What do I want to use it for? What do I want to use it for?
All you got is abuse.
She uses me. There is nothing I want off her. She wants to be in the arts. She wants to be in the theatre. She wants to be on the red carpets. That's what she wants. That's the only reason. Do you think for 1 second she would give me the time of day if I couldn't get her into all these venues?
All I can say, Elphaba, if you are watching, you made your bed. Lying in. Sorry, babe. Go on.
I really tried. I really did. And it was all good. We got 4 tickets, didn't we? And it was all, we were put down. Our names were put down. The second they asked for her name, Nicole went and sent it off and it just went dead.
It did. It did. I had a bet. Listen, I had a suit, I had a shirt, I had trousers, I had my new shoes. I was all ready to go. And then it's what a waste of money. I want my money back. Hello, Rachel. And yes, the Lord does not turn his back on us when we sin only. We ask for forgiveness. But yeah, thank you, Tiny Tina. We literally was all set. We're all ready to go. No problem. I know Tally's never had a problem before. And Stonewall.
I've
Hello,
never had an issue. I've gone to all the premieres. I've never had an issue. Jurassic Park, all the Marvels. Like, it's never been a problem. It's never been a problem. And in this particular time, as soon as I gave her name, and I didn't want to tell her that because I didn't want her to feel bad. So I'm just like, yeah, don't worry. But as the time's getting closer, I said to my PR manager, look, what's going on? Because like we've got 2 days to go now. And she said, I don't understand it because Nicole works with these people at Universal. You've got to remember, Brian's signed to Universal. So this isn't a difficult thing for me. She's like, it's so weird. Like the team are just not replying.
And it's not that. Well, Elphaba needs to understand this and she has to see it. Listen, I bought a new outfit for this premiere, by the way.
You did. And it was like, had green things on it. It was so cool.
So, yeah, And I bought a new outfit for this premiere, and so did Talia. You know, I mean, she was buying new dresses. And we were looking stonewall because of Elphaba, and Elphaba don't understand that we couldn't go because of you, because of what you've done on this platform. That's the reason we couldn't even go. And I was gutted because I was looking forward to it. And seeing the cast who were there yesterday, I could have got some amazing content for my TikTok.
Yeah, like we couldn't go
Yes,
either.
henchman.
We couldn't go either. Like we were sad that we couldn't go, but she's turned on me. She's blocked me, called me names, called me a user. I did my best.
Yeah, so Talia, so empty milk bottle, I like the name. So basically, Talia goes to all these premieres, and if you look at her Instagram, you can see Talia at all these Instagram, all these events. And I went to one the other week, and it was fantastic. We got to meet some of the cast members and some pictures. And she gets to go to any, obviously very close with Brian, the family, and so she gets to go because Brian's, like I said, signed up to Universal, and this premiere was with Universal. Talia's new hit as well, so she was
What
going.
people don't know is what people don't know is Kerry Ellis was the first ever Elphaba in the West End.
Yeah.
And Brian May and Kerry Ellis released Defying Gravity together. So that's Brian's connection to Wicked.
There you go.
He done the guitar on Defying Gravity, the song that Kerry toured with. So this was in the bag for me. Yeah, in the bag. What I should have done is thought of myself for once and thought, actually, I'm not taking her. I should have just took me and my baby, and we should have just gone ourselves.
Yeah, we should. Well, listen, I seen how she really wanted to go, so I never even had a problem. No one's been telling me or messaging me what Elphaba's done on his platform before anybody says anything. I've heard a few rumours, but I've never seen any hard factual evidence. The only thing I've ever seen, is her put a knife to her neck, I think it was, and I thought it was very traumatic. I thought she obviously had a few issues that need dealing with. But besides that, I haven't really seen anything else. So you obviously went out your way to try and get these tickets, and like I said, we were stonewalled, and I was gutted because I had a new outfit.
And it was so hard. Every day it was like, what's going on? What's going on? And I'm like, just leave it with me. Just every day for about a month. And that's probably the only reason she was jumping in my boxes and that, because she doesn't bother with me. And then when my song was released, to turn around and say, well, I'm not going to share your song or do anything until I get these tickets. And I said to her, but you should just want to help me promote my song anyway, because it's trying to get homeless people off the street and you're my friend. Like, why wouldn't you want to share my song? She said, oh, well, I just feel like you might be using me. And I'm like, using you for what?
Using her for absolutely nothing. It's just like absolutely crazy. And what haven't you been? Didn't you take Elphaba somewhere before that you went?
I've taken her everywhere. I've taken her to jazz nights. I've taken her to Brian May's concert when he done his own tour. I took her to the press.
Oh, you took her to We Will Rock You by Queen.
The press night. I took her to that.
Wow.
And I actually didn't even go myself. I sent her mum a ticket and her a ticket, and them two went together. I didn't even go because I can't be bothered with all these press nights. So please believe if I'm going somewhere, it's because
amazing. That's amazing. So basically, you've took a lot. Bloody hell! If I had to pick between We Will Rock You with the Legends of Queen and go to the Wicked premiere, even though I do like Wicked now, although I think it's brilliant, I would have picked We Will Rock You. So for you to give them tickets, you know what I mean, and then for her to treat you the way she has, when it's her fault that we haven't gone. And not being funny, Elphaba, if you are watching, I never went because of you as well.
Yeah,
you stopped me from going. I've got a new outfit that you're not going to reimburse me for. I want my money back. Elphaba, I want my money back.
She's going on like she's the only one that's lost out, but I'm not being funny, but she had 2 years to try and get. And can I just say, at a premiere like this, they put up barriers and all the fans can go and watch people come in, watch them on the red carpets. You know, they all stand on the sides, they get selfies. Why didn't she go? If that was me and Jurassic Park, I would have gone anyway, just so I could see or try and get a selfie, stand at the barriers and watch all the big stars come in. You know, I would have been. Why didn't she just go?
Yeah,
because she would rather sit on TikTok and cry to get the attention and get the money and get the gifts.
Yeah. So obviously, life is peach. She said, please don't go back to being friends. I honestly believe that Elphaba owes Talia a massive apology. I think you're out of order, Elphaba. And Lorne has just turned around and said there, which I've heard it many times, Narcissus oozes right off him. It's never his fault. And it seems to never be his fault. And I've seen that. It never is. And looking at the video, this video here, let me just play it again. Oh, it's gone off again every time you come in the box. I'll have to finger. Oh, do you know what? Do you know what it is as well, Talia? What I'm looking at here now, because I do feel sorry for Elphaba. I have been, but I'm thinking, why has she deliberately put the makeup on then to cry for it to run down her face? Is that a little bit for clout? Is it?
Well, there's two reasons. One, she thought something might get pulled out the bag last minute. But hang on, she's in Devon, isn't she? So I don't know what she would have done. Or two, just for a bit of reaction, you know?
Yeah. Where? What do you mean? He's in Devon?
Or she's at her mum's, isn't that down that way?
Oh, is it? I thought that she was in London, like, you know what I mean? So how would she ever have made? How would she have made it to the premiere of it anyway? She was down there. Illusions on Grandeur. I agree, Mrs. Silver. It's the sympathy card. Hello, Tegan. Oh,
But
Barnstable. Yeah, Barnstable.
if anything, right, I've got a single to promote. I should have been at that premiere, and that's the only reason I would have gone is for the press. I couldn't go either, so should I not be pissed off because of her behaviour? I've now been blocked from going to something that I should never have even bothered. And people say don't bother, but how could I not invite her? You know, something in my heart was just like, oh, she really loves it. It's her favourite. She, you know, I don't want to be the reason she didn't go, but then she still should have gone up there anyway and stood like a fan. Like she didn't go because she wasn't on the green carpet. Hang on, are you forgetting that you are just a fan like everybody else? Go and stand with the fans.
And before you say anything as well, Elphaba, you've got to understand that Talia never ever gets turned down for a premiere ever. She always gets
Never.
tickets. You know what I mean? Tasha, we were blocked from going. I had my outfit. Even the PR manager who works with Universal, or works with the Legends Queen, says we were stonewalled. Why was we stonewalled? Because we put Orion's name down there, Elphaba, but this never come out till after. So we couldn't get a ticket because of Elphaba. It wasn't bloody because of me. I don't bloody. You know what I mean? I haven't been promoting Wicked, and it wasn't Talia. It was Elphaba because her name was down there to go. And obviously, whoever goes through that must have known who Elphaba is. And that's the reason why. Anyway.
Yeah, it was all good. It was all good until the moment I gave the names.
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy.
It was so good that I didn't just get 2 tickets. I was offered 4 places. That's how good it was.